My name is Liucen. I'm currently a first-year Ph.D. student at the Work Business School. I'm working on an interesting topic, open strategy, with my supervisor, John Baptista. Yep, that's him, a very intelligent researcher. A couple of weeks ago, I have conducted an online teaching course to master students at the Work Business School, addressing the benefits and costs when organizations initiate open strategy. I personally found it was interesting, so I have decided to make this animated video to talk about this concept again, and hopefully through this video to know more researchers who are interested in this fascinating topic. Although this is a very short video, the importance of addressing core papers that contribute to the content of these animated videos are necessary. So, this includes Henry Adob's opening up strategy formulation, benefits, risks, and some suggestions. Julia Hunt's, David C. and Richard Whittington's open strategy, dimensions, dilemmas, dynamics. So, what is open strategy? By definition, open strategy is derived from open innovation. It is focusing on idea integration through participants' knowledge and the increasing of information transparency for both internal and external stakeholders. With the expanding use of technologies within organizations, open strategy can be identified particularly as IT-enabled outsourcing. New practices like blogs and public forums have become significantly important in strategy making, which allow individuals to share their ideas on such platforms and stimulate information and knowledge flow through entire organization. Therefore, we see open strategy as an IT-enabled approach with greater access of information transparency and broad members in participation. There are four primary benefits of open strategy. First, a greater variety of ideas. Open strategy increases the quantity, variety, and quality of strategic ideas. In the era of knowledge workers, human capital is a great strategic asset. Employees, suppliers, even end customers can provide useful knowledge based on their diverse background, which top management team may not have. Second, an enhanced employee engagement. Involving employees in the strategy process is a means of creating shared understanding, stronger commitment, and effective implementation. Third, aligned strategy, formulation, and implementation. Studies have found that strategy performance gap exists due to 95% of employees are not clear with organization's overall strategy. Therefore, making the vision meaningful to employees at an individual level and facilitating employee involvement in setting the company's direction are extremely important. Open strategy, therefore, with a characteristic that can include more employees in the strategy process, so can align them more closely with the company's overall direction. Lastly, open strategy brings competitive advantages for the company. The competitive advantages are derived from creativity, accountability, and commitment, which in overall will transfer into organization as a competitive advantage. However, benefits come with risks. The first risk is unwillingness of stakeholders to participate in openness. Openness does not guarantee an acceptable participation rate. Sometimes individuals may find it overwhelming when participate because they may be shy or lack of self-confidence, or simply just be ignored by others. In some cases, people may find disappointed if their ideas are not incorporated into the final strategy. The term user frustration exists when participants find their contributions are moderated or restricted in terms of visibility. Second, groupthink and quality of ideas. No doubt, strategic ideas have to be useful, consequential, and influential in the long term. Therefore, the quality of ideas is important. However, due to the broader inclusion of participation, it becomes costly when selecting useful ideas and difficult to reach agreements among individuals. Further, the sort of ideas that are going to impact an organization come from tacit knowledge, and this tacit knowledge is very hard transferred into a direct organizational language, which may cause others find difficult to grasp the key concept and reduce a common understanding of strategy making. As a consequence, participants are likely to support well-defined answers that others made and offer nothing new. Third risk comes from a dilemma of empowerment. which means greater inclusion offers the participant a say in matters of strategy and therefore grants them more power in organizations, as well as they are often expected to digest excessive amounts of comments. And this empowerment may force them to receive a large amount of information they may not traditionally familiar with, creating the precedent that employees are a crucial part in the process may result in conflict, frustration, and disappointment. Fourth risk is a dilemma of disclosure. It concerns the fact greater transparency about the strategy process and its outcome has many advantages, but it also carries significant risks. Being too transparent can also undermine an organization's competitiveness, particularly to the extent that competitors get hold of strategically sensitive information. Lastly, dilemma of escalation. This refers to the fact that once organizations start to open up their strategy process in a selective dimension and domain, pressures are created for other dimensions and domains to be opened up as well. This is once organizations open up in some areas, they may not have the possibility or capability anymore to restrict openness if they wanted to. Hence, organizations face the dilemma. On the one hand, of not opening up at all, they miss the potential benefits that completely open up may bring. On the other hand, to risk being forced to completely open up in some areas they may not traditionally familiar with. So, how do organizations manage these challenges and risks, and at the same time to maximize the opportunities and benefits if they implement an open initiative? There are some ways organizations can do. For instance, adopting a gradual approach to open strategy. This will give participants more time to adjust and adapt to minimize the risk and associated with empowerment and unwillingness to participate. Second, building a selection and integration regimen, which allows more novel and innovative ideas are generated through an effective strategy process. Lastly, building a physical infrastructure and building a supportive organizational culture. Well, this is all of this video. I hope people who watch this video find it interesting. I look forward to receiving any feedbacks or suggestions from this interesting topic. So to today, I have completed my first year Ph.D. training, and from now on I'll be fully concentrate on my research. So please do share and give a like for this video. My supervisor John and I look forward to receiving any receive feedbacks as well as some collaboration opportunities with potential scholars and companies that are interested in this discipline. Once again, thank you for watching.